Good evening, everyone. Good evening, sir.
Yeah, good evening, ma'am. You can check with your
Sir,
screen sharing, and we will
sir,
start in 5 minutes.
okay, sir. I'll do it. Sir, allow me to join from another app.
Yeah, you can share, ma'am. Please check this thing properly.
One second. Is it visible? So good evening everyone. I'm sorry, there were some technical clinch which I was handling. So good evening to all and welcome to the session. The time management, an essential skill for the educators. So I am your trainer Radha Lakshmi Veerao. I have done MA B.Ed in economics and I am the resource person from SNC LL. So today's topic is about time management. So I want all of you to observe the picture and note down 5 sentences about it. We have to discuss about it. I can give you 30 seconds. Look at it and write down 5 sentences about it. It's a very familiar story by Aesop. Once it is done, you can drop the thumbs up in the chat so that we can continue. It's one of the famous fable. Okay, just try 5 sentences. What is it telling you about? Shubh ma'am, can you please unmute and tell me what do you feel about this picture? What did you understand from this picture? Shubha Mitti ma'am, please unmute. Okay, let me ask Preeti Sinha ma'am. Yes ma'am, you can unmute and speak. Ma'am, you are not audible as your mic is muted.
The sound is coming from your side.
Can you please unmute?
Ma'am, I am unmuted.
Okay.
I think I use the joint from 2 devices. Why so much sound is coming?
Ma'am, you are not audible. Can you be a bit louder?
And the sound is coming from your side, not my side.
Okay, let me continue. Thank you, Preeti ma'am. You are a bit not audible. Okay, it is about Aesop's fable. In this story, it happens so that the ants will be working very hard. It will be collecting the food for the next season, isn't it? So spring will be the season of joy, but along with the joy, the ants will keep working day by day, bit by bit, to store the food. On the other hand, cricket, it is a silly young cricket, isn't it? 1 second. Spends the time, it wastes the time. So when the time comes, so that cricket will be in the pathetic condition without food, isn't it? On the other hand, ants would have collected all the time. Okay. Sorry for the disturbance. There was somebody. I am really very sorry for that. So today's agenda is meaning of time management and importance of time management, factors that support the better time management, and inculcating the time management among the students. So let us start the session now. The first important thing, the time management. What is time management? You can note it down. It is nothing but the skill of planning and controlling how you spend your hours so you get important things done without without burning out or rushing at the last time. This is called as time management. So in short, time management is an essential soft skill. It is an essential non-technical competency that is needed for all of us, isn't it? We all need time management, without which we will not succeed as the homemakers, nor as the teacher, nor as the professionals. So it is somewhat associated with planning, organizing, allotting the time properly, and prioritizing the work as per the importance. This is called as time management. Is my voice breaking now also? If it is not breaking, you can give the thumbs up so that I can continue. Please participate well. You have come here to increase your skill, isn't it? You wanted to get some good exposure. If you don't participate, it will be a problem for both of us, isn't it? Without proper response, I will not be able to do my session, and without participation, you will not gather the experience which is required. So now let us just do some activity. Let us guess who it is. I am bringing you the name of some personalities. Okay, you are going to guess the name of those personalities who have achieved only because of their time management. And when I give you that puzzle, you will drop the name, you will guess and drop the name in the chat box. You can also unmute and say. Okay, let me start. Okay, it is about the person who is known as Pingar. You can unmute and say. Who is known as Missile Man of India? Yes, I am getting the replay. Abdul Kalam. Yes, madam. Shalini ma'am. Yes. Next one. Known as Big B. He is quite popular. Who is known as Big B?
Amitabh Bachchan.
Correct. It is Amitabh Bachchan. Yes. Now, next one is known as the Lion of 100 Batters. Who is known as the Lion of 100 Battles? If you don't know, you just drop the message. We don't
Ranjit Singh.
know. Okay. You have studied, you have taught French Revolution. I have given you a hint. It is Napoleon Bonaparte. Next one. She is the member of parliament and played a major role in Infosys. Who is it?
Sudha Murthy.
Correct, madam. Dillon Ghosh, ma'am. Yes, it is Sudha Murthy. Next one, known as Kiladi of Bollywood.
Akshay Kumar.
Yes, it is Akshay Kumar. I just gave you the hint of these people because they have achieved something better. I just want a quick replay from you. Is it still echoing?
Yes, ma'am. Little.
Okay, I think now it is not echoing, isn't it?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so now it is very clear that time is a best friend for the successful people. It is a best friend because they participate, isn't it? They not only participate in all the challenges of life, but also they maintain a perfect balance between time management. Now let us go with the tips for time management. The first and most important thing is time management is something wherein we need to conduct a time audit. Whenever we want to do something, if it is taking longer period, we have to check where are we losing the time. Okay, this helps us to do the work within the limited time. So conducting the audit is always appreciable. Second one, we have to make sure that we have to make the time as the small bit, okay, like 10 minutes time gap, like that we have to divide it. We have to chunk our time. Then focus on one thing at a time instead of having multiple tasks. It always creates the problem. Multiple tasks, always creates the problem. Then give yourself a reward whenever you are able to finish the task within the stipulated time. And last and most important thing is we need to use the apps to block distraction. So by doing this, we can do the better time management. So the first thing is, what did I say in the beginning? I told you we have to conduct a time audit. So when you conduct the time auditing or when you check your schedule, at that time it is possible to make best utilization of available time. So I am going to share you very important information which can help you. That is Eisenhower matrix. Okay, Eisenhower matrix is something which can help us to segregate the work as per its importance. So you can see 4 squares over there, isn't it? There are 4 squares in different colors and each one has a definite meaning to it. At the top you can see urgent work, not urgent work, and to the side you can see not important and important work. I request you all to make note of it. It is going to be helpful for you. Okay, so please make note of it. Please make note of it. Okay. Now, first one, if you just observe, it is urgent, it is important, both. So, you have to do it personally. Okay. Keep a deadline and finish it fast. Because it is very important, it needs your personal attention. It needs your personal attention. Otherwise, it is very difficult to reach the goal. Second one is, it is important but not very urgent. Okay, it is not so urgent but it is very important. So how to do the work with reference to this type of tasks, which is important also, at the same time we also need to do it. So here we don't have to set the deadline. Okay, we don't have to set the deadline, but at the same time we need to make sure that we will work bit by bit to reach the success. That becomes very important here. So again, listen, it is important, at the same time there is some time. Okay, so no need to set the deadline. Next categories, one in red color, that is the work which is not important but it is urgent. Again, another category wherein if it is not very urgent, it is urgent but not so important, it doesn't need your personal attention. So what you can do, you can assign into somebody who can do the work on behalf of you. You don't have to worry much about it. Whereas one which is not urgent but important, you will do in a slow phase. The last one, if you compare other three, it is less important, isn't it? It is not important, it is not urgent also. You can delete or eliminate it, because such type of works, it is going to kill your time. It is going to distract you from your goal. So this is called as Eisenhower matrix. It becomes very important, very simple. You segregate the things and work it out. The next one is, after analyzing your time, scheduling it properly, next one is, we have to chunk the time. So we have to divide the time as per the requirement. So here we have two methods. Please make a note of it. First one is Pomodoro method and second one is Swiss cheese method. Pomodoro method and Swiss cheese method. Pomodoro method, it is made by a person called as Francisco Cilio. Okay, he used to use tomato shaped timer. So Pomodoro means tomato. So the method is named after that. Okay. Second one is Swiss cheese method. It is developed by Alan Lakin. Okay, let us discuss about it one by one. So first one is Pomodoro method. It is very important. You can also make note of it. It is very easy to note down as it is in the mind map form. So first thing, what are we going to do? Choose a task. Second one, set a timer. Third one, work on the task. Next, take the short break and repeat the same. It is a very systematic method which most of the people will use. What do they do exactly? See, they set the timer for 25 to 30 minutes or maximum 35 minutes. They work on a task. After the completion of that stipulated time, they can take small breaks so that they can refresh themselves and join the task again. It will not distract anybody. Small breaks will enhance the working capacity. It relaxes the mind. And after the completion of 4 Pomodoros, you can take the long break. Usually whenever you have the offline training session, you can see this method taken by them. So after 4 short Pomodoros, they give you lunch break or snack break, something of that kind. It is usually accepted. Is it clear? Please let me know so that I can proceed further. Is there any doubt with Pomodoro method? Okay, let me check the chat. Is there any doubt? No doubt. Okay, that's fine. So shall we go further? Okay. Next one. So next one is, am I audible? I want one of you to unmute and tell me, am I audible?
Yes, ma'am. Audible.
Okay, because I have some technical clinch here. There is a slow network. Okay, the next one is, we are going to discuss about the benefits of Pomodoro method. Sorry, the benefit of Pomodoro methods. So here, the first thing is, please note down, it helps us to overcome procrastination. That means, what is procrastination? Any idea? Procrastination means delaying the work. Okay, keeping the work pending. Even though it is known to us that it is not, it is quite clear that unnecessary delay will lead to problem, still mind will make you to delay the work. That is called as procrastination. The second one is, when you follow Pomodoro method, it improves your time estimation. You will be able to finish the task within the time. At the same time, your expected result will also come. The third important thing is, it maintains the focus. It will not deviate you from your goal. Now let us go with some tips to make the Pomodoro method best suited. So what is that? You should be able to handle the interruptions. We need to respect the break. If it is 5 minutes break, that means 5 minutes break. 5 minutes should not become 15 minutes. Then only this method works. Use timers like physical timer or stopwatch, some gadgets which can remind you about the time that you need to use to make Pomodoro method as best method. Now let us go to the second method. It is called as Swiss cheese method. What is that Swiss cheese method? It's a method which is developed by Alan Lakin. Okay, this person has developed it. He was a student and he was much struggling with his assignments. So at that time he evolved this method and it became quite popular. According to this method, instead of waiting for a large uninterrupted block of time to start the project, you can start bit by bit. Okay, you start working little part of it, but immediately you should start. What happens when you start finishing small aspects of the work? Eventually it leads to completion of the work. And there will be a streak. When you are working bit by bit, little by little, you will not feel the burden. At the same time, it will not deviate you from your goal, nor you will be late to your goal. It helps you to finish it and it can avoid the delay of the work. That's why it is called as, this is called as Swiss cheese method. I think there are some people who have some doubt here. Let me check. Yes ma'am. Well begun is half done. You're right. Punita ma'am. So next one, we are going to discuss about the core principles. What are those core principles? The first one is identify the cheese. What is the cheese? Okay, now we will play a game. We will play a game wherein you will unmute and speak. Okay, small bit by bit we will finish. Identify the cheese. What is your cheese? Maybe you started preparing your lesson plan for the next academic year. If you are a class teacher, you are also going to plan for birthday chart and other work, isn't it? So let us assume it as your cheese. Have you started working in this line? how much you have prepared, that matters, isn't it? Now make holes. What is the hole here? Hole means the bit of work which you started to do already. There is no specific order. There is no specific order. For example, as teachers, we have lot of documents to maintain, and in the beginning, you have loads of work. What are they? You have to do the split up syllabus, you have to make the lesson plan, you have to, maybe if you are given a new class, you should be familiar with date of birth of those children so that you can make the birthday chart, isn't it? You have to plan the timetable, homework timetable, all that you are going to do. So what happens, instead of piling it up for the end, it is better to start. Suppose you feel, okay, it is very easy for me to do the birthday chart, I'll finish part of it, and names and month I'll fill it later. Okay, download the image, color it, finish. Okay, some part is over, maybe 25% is over, but you started the work. Split up syllabus you have completed, lesson plan, okay, I will do this today, this part, okay, let me think about the teaching aids, something of that type. When you start making bit by bit, that is making the whole. And it is not necessary that you have to go in the specific order at this point of time. Then there should be consistent effort to do the work. This is the next aspect of time management. We discussed about Pomodoro method and Swiss cheese method. Next one. Okay, do one task at a time. What is the do one task at a time? Can we do the multiple tasking? Is it beneficial if we do multitasking? Maybe you will burn out. You will be stressed while doing the multiple tasking. How about doing the multiple task? What are the loopholes? See, you feel, unproductive. It has become well, it's okay. You feel unproductive, or sometimes the work quality will not be good. Then you don't feel satisfied when you finish the work. On the other hand, focus on one thing at a time. When you focus on one thing at a time, the benefit is you will be able to boost your confidence. Okay, I have done this, but I have done it very neatly. I have done it perfectly. That is the best part. You feel very happy end of the day, isn't it? Next one, it helps to achieve goal. So it is always advised not to go for multitasking, but to go with the one thing at a time. The next important thing in the time management is give reward to yourself. Each person is a child by heart, isn't it? By heart we are all children. We also love reward. So what you should do, suppose you have 10 work. So finish one, feel happy and go for a reward. And what is a reward? It can be anything. It can be a walk, it can be your favorite snack, game, or you can call a friend and explain how better you feel. So these are all very small reward, but trust me, it is going to benefit you a lot. So this is the most important aspect of time management. There are other aspects which are very important to have the time management. Okay, now since I am telling it alone, I want one of you to read it out loudly for rest of the members. So can I request Punita ma'am to read it? Punita ma'am, can you please read it?
Number 1 point is limit the screen time regarding mobile phone.
Yeah, very good. So
Next
why
is-
should we limit the screen time, ma'am? Why should we limit the screen time? What happens if we are over dependent?
We may skip our important jobs.
Yes, ma'am. It also leads to distraction. Yes, ma'am. Please continue.
Next is use apps like Freedom and Focused apps.
Okay, this freedom app, it is something which blocks the multi-device tasking. Let me tell you about it. When you install this app, suppose you are into multiple devices. For example, you are in the laptop, you are in the mobile. The moment you start a very important work, for example, attending the webinar, okay, usually what happens, we all know that when it was a time of corona and we were taking online classes, the students used to switch over to game or YouTube, isn't it? But this freedom app is something in which you have a multi-device blocking system. It helps to block the social media, and by that way it enhances the quality of listening or participating. And there is one lock mode which stops the person to use multiple devices when it is used. Not only that, there is one more app, and that is focus app. This focus app is also similar one, wherein it sets the digital boundary. Yeah, you can continue, ma'am.
Next point is limit the time for apps like music apps and games, etc.
Yes, ma'am. Next.
Next is install Task Manager app.
Yeah, Task Manager app, very simple is you can set the reminders, you can set the time limit for YouTube and other applications. At the same time, we can also have the calendar, Google Calendar, and something which will be reminding us about our work. Next point.
Last point is apps like Forest will motivate you to complete your task.
How many of you know about Forest app? If you have a child which is addicted to mobile, this particular app is going to help you. This Forest app is a game, okay? It is an app in which you will set the time. For example, it will ask which type of tree you want to plant. You will choose one plant over there. It tells how much time you are going to study. So it will allow you to set the time. For example, you have fixed 45 minutes. So within that 45 minutes, the tree will be going. You have to set it, you have to close that, and you should start doing the work. By the time you finish it, you will have a lovely tree over there in the virtual forest. And it is somewhat like it gives you coin once you complete your task, and encourages you. By the by the end of 5 or 6 days, you will be able to see multiple trees in your virtual forest. It motivates the person to do their work in time. So this is one lovely app which many people follow. Okay, so like this, we have to have some method through which we will avoid the deviation from our goal. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you for reading it. Let me go to next slide.
Welcome, ma'am.
I don't know why it is not coming to yeah, fine. The next one is creating time management strategy. So how to make time management strategy? It is very simple. We have to set the goal and prioritize them. Remember the first one. Okay, remember the first one in which you have made 4 categories, and in that category it is red, yellow, and other colors I have put, and I have prioritized. I told you how to prioritize what work you will do, what you will delegate, what you will do it later, and what you want to delete from your list. That is Eisenhower matrix, that type of work. And at the same time, choose the best method that suits you to execute your work, and at the same time take proper break for the progress. Take the proper rest. Rest means not the taking break for 10 or 10 minutes break is welcome, but it should not exceed. So now let us start the activity. We have learnt about Eisenhower matrix and Pomodoro method and Swiss cheese method, isn't it? I have given you the option there. What you need to do is, I can give you some 5 to 8 minutes time. You can ask me the doubt whenever you want to ask. So choose the best method suits you, whether it is Eisenhower method or Swiss cheese method or Pomodoro method. You have to make 1 week plan. I'll keep the option open whether you want to do 1 week plan or 1 day plan. Which one you want? Please type and drop and let me. Yeah, you can do. I think 1 week plan is better. So shall I give you 8 minutes time? Please drop in the chat box. You can give the thumbs up, or if you want to ask anything, you can use the thumbs up. Meanwhile,
Excuse me, ma'am.
yes, madam. Yes, madam.
Ma'am, can you explain Eisenhower method again?
Sure, sure. So you want to see Eisenhower method? I can. Ah. Is it visible?
Yes, ma'am. Got it, ma'am.
Okay, okay. So shall I come back to the same slide, or you want to see even Pomodoro and Swiss cheese method?
No, I have taken the screenshot and got
Okay.
it.
Okay, okay, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am.
Welcome, ma'am. Welcome. Any doubts? If okay, those who have taken Eisenhower method, please drop thumbs up in the chat box. Ishwari ma'am, is there any doubt? So I can, I will ask Soumya Ashok ma'am to share, followed by Pavitra ma'am, Pankaja ma'am. Okay. Pankaja ma'am, am I not audible? Other participants, please let me know whether I am audible or not. Am I audible now? Hello? Am I audible? Okay, Martina ma'am. Okay, we will start. Okay. If somebody has completed, we will start with that. Okay, Pankaja ma'am, can you please unmute and
Yes, ma'am.
okay, which method did you prefer?
Ma'am, actually, I was not audible, ma'am.
Okay, fine. Are you doing the task?
No, ma'am. From past 10 minutes, I was not able to.
Okay, okay. Let me see who else are ready. Preeti ma'am, are you ready?
I'm afraid, ma'am, I'm driving at present and attending the session.
Okay.
I won't be able to do it.
But okay, fine. Let me just go ahead because some people are traveling and they are attending, so they can't do. Fine. So if you are with the Eisenhower method, you know that you will prioritize what is urgent and very important, that you will give first priority, and whatever is not important, that you will just avoid, isn't it? So in the Swiss cheese method, you are going to do bit by bit. The task will be done in a systematic way, little by little you are going to do. And Pomodoro method, you will take one task, okay? The same task will be done, but by taking the proper gap, by taking proper breaks, you are going to do it. So these three are very important method. Sometimes you can also go with your own method if it is beneficial. Now, the next important thing, we are all educators, isn't it? So how we need to manage the time, we also need to teach time management to our students. Most often we observe the students who don't submit their assignment in time. You can see the incomplete classwork, homework, etc. Why is it happening? The same thing. Same thing. You know, sometimes work will be delayed and that leads to pending work. So the role of teacher becomes very important in, it becomes very important to inculcate the time management skill for the students. So here we go. The first thing is, we should encourage the child to prepare and follow its own timetable. You will prepare and give homework timetable, but make sure the child will have its own study timetable. You advise the parents to help the child to have its own timetable, wherein there should be minimum half an hour time allotted for completion of pending work. Okay, it should be given. Otherwise, the teacher has to do the circus. Ask the child to stay back after the school hours and make the child to complete the task. That becomes very difficult for you and the child, isn't it? The purpose of learning will not be fulfilled. So, when you have parent teacher meeting, or even whenever a parent approaches you about the progress of the child or something of that task, please tell them to make a timetable in the home, and in which minimum 30 minutes is meant for completion of pending work. So that helps the child to complete it. It will make the child to have regular completion of work. So Monday to Sunday they should have a timetable. Next one, guide the child to break down the assignment. So while giving the assignment or while doing the homework, giving the homework, give them the clear idea. Okay, so how to do the homework? You can't say that today you submit part, tomorrow you submit another part. It is not going to happen. So usually, okay, I just want to know, how do you give the homework? Let us have a small discussion here to give the homework. Do you have homework timetable? Teachers, please participate, otherwise it becomes one-sided. You will not get the benefit. You are spending almost 1 hour on this. You have to participate. So minimum 5 sums a day. Very good, ma'am. That is for maths teachers. They make it routine. Fine. Other subjects we do, I want to share it with you. Maybe many of you must be doing this. So I handle social science, okay? Especially when I do the lesson lesson in 10th standard, you all know that history lessons are very big, isn't it? So when I do the lesson, that day in that particular page, whatever important question comes, I give them, and I give them the time. By the time lesson completes, their homework should complete. So on an average, yes, 5 words for language 2 times. Okay, fine. So regarding social science, daily maximum 3 questions I'll give. Okay, and I'll give them sufficient time. By the time lesson completes, their homework will also complete. Okay, it will be a recapitulation for them. They'll complete, and afterwards I tell them, okay, I am giving you additional 1 day extra. Finish it if any question is pending. So I get the submission in time because every day little work. Okay, little work every day adds up good result. You all know that. So that is my method. So what we need to do is we have to make sure that the child, will break down the assignment and it will do it. So that's what little work every day adds up good result. The next one is give positive feedback and reward whenever the child achieves. So it is mandatory. So it doesn't mean that you have to give them some stationery and say that you have done like this. It can also be asking the children to clap for the child, or if it is the children of lower classes, giving them the star. Those things, that will make good. And you can also call the parent and say that today he has shown this positive thing. And once the child comes to know that if I do something good in the class, the parents will be parents will come to know, or teacher will tell about this in the parent teacher meeting, the child will definitely do the work in time. The time management will be possible for the child. Next important thing, we have to enhance their work limit between 25 to 30 minutes so that they can focus. Otherwise it becomes difficult for them to do the work, isn't it? Their time span is very less. So whenever they complete their work, they should be told to put a tick mark again, ask them to write down what all the things they are supposed to do. Once they finish, let them put a tick mark. When they see it, they feel very happy, and that gives them the positive force to continue the same habit. Next, easy task first rule. So whatever is simple, let them do first, so that joy of completion will further lead them to take the next task. Then encourage them not to break the streak of learning. There should be something like, today, whatever happens, I have to finish this and I have to do it. I need to do it because it is good for me. Like that, the child should be taught. There is some, okay. Next, yeah. So that means continuous work. If anyone is good in Hindi, they can read it. It is Kabir's Dohe. Can anybody read it? One
Ma'am, may I?
who is very good in Hindi. Yes, ma'am, please. You are not audible, ma'am. Ma'am, you are not audible. Unmute and say.
काल करे सो आज करे सो अब, पल में पल्ले होएगी, बहुरी करेगा कब। अर्थ, जो काम कल करना है उसे आज ही कर लो, और जो आज करना है उसे अभी इस पल कर लो, क्योंकि पता नहीं अगले पल क्या हो जाए। अगर समय निकल गया तो फिर करोगे कब। कबीर जी ने कहा, कह रहे हैं कि टाल मटोल मत करो। समय कभी रुकता नहीं और आलस से काम बिगड़ता जाता है।
Very good, ma'am. Thank you so much. So, this is the famous Kabir's do ab. पल में प्रलय होएगी बहुरी करेगा कब. So, what you want to do tomorrow, do it today. What you want to do it today, do it now itself. Because our mind is a child, you know, it wants to delay the work. If you have firm mind, you say that okay, tomorrow's work, okay, so much is there, let me start finishing it. If it is not completion, at least maximum you will do. We will go with the method. Which method? Swiss cheese method. Tomorrow's huge work will become a small work if we start doing it, isn't it? If we inculcate this habit among the children, definitely they will be able to do in time submissions. Nobody, you know, none of us are going to struggle for the submission. Now it is the time of recapitulation. I am going to drop a Google form. The questions related to this lesson will be today's session will be there to nearly 5 minutes to finish it. Once it is finished, we can come back for the discussion. Okay, here is the Google link. Google form is there. You can click and get inside, and please, after you complete, you come back and give me the thumbs up. It is all about the session what we discussed today. Is it all?
Ma'am, link
Link?
is how we will get, ma'am? Okay. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you.
It's there. It's in the
Yeah.
chat box.
Yes.
So there are around 10 questions, all related to today's session.
Okay.
Mr. Revana Siddhappa, did you reach home, sir? Is it done?
2 minutes, ma'am.
If it is finished, you can drop thumbs up in the chat box. soon after the submission you will get your marks. Last 3 questions, actually there is no need to add the marks. Okay, you can consider first 10 questions, but you attend last 3 questions also. So there is one stories reference I have put. Okay, that is from Panchatantra and it is about time management. That is the story of a monkey and the tortoise. If I tell the answer, you will mark it. After you attend, I'll tell the story. Okay. So let us wait for another 2 minutes and proceed. It's only 10 questions submitting. So I got 5 responses as of now.
Ma'am, can you please send the link again?
It's there. Okay, I'll send you again. Okay, I think many of you have finished. So there is the story in Panchatantra in which 2 characters will come and they are monkey Chanchu and tortoise Dhiru. It is very much similar to the ant and the cricket. Okay, it is somewhat like that, wherein it is the time of spring, wherein the fruits are there, leaves are there, and tortoise collects all of that and dries it and keeps it for rest of the year, whereas monkey spends the time and it will be without the food. It all says that, it asks the tortoise, you are very slow compared to me, how were you able to manage it? Then tortoise says that I did it little by little, I did it every day, so I am able to do this. So with that we have completed our webinar. Now it is your time. If you have any doubt, you can ask me the question. You can also share your opinion. You can unmute and speak. Ravi sir, are you there?
Yeah, I'm there, ma'am. I just wanted to see if someone is coming forward to give a feedback.
Yeah,
Dear
even
participants, your feedback would be really appreciated. Lizzie ma'am, Lizzie Kumar ma'am, if you can give your feedback, please. Okay. Yeah. So I believe that's all for today, dear participants. Thank you, Radha ma'am, for a wonderful session. Time management is never a boring session because how much ever we plan again and again, we tend to lose that skill, and we have to come back to a session for new strategies as to manage time properly as educators. So thank you so much for the inputs that you have given. Expecting much more sessions like this
thank you,
from
sir.
you in future.